Good afternoon, everyone. Obviously, I've got to wait a little while before, because obviously the ads starting. So, yes. As the title suggests, we have reasons to celebrate. Well, I can't help it, Mr. P.
30 seconds. 3, 2, 1. There is 3.
Oh dear. Oh, the 2 waiting's gone, obviously, because the ads has finished, and obviously just got Mr. P watching, so.
Yay.
Chop, chop, Mrs. P.
Really?
I know. Two watching, so hello to the second. Hello to the second person, whomever it may be. Right, I've got itchy eyes this morning. So, I'll wait till a few more come in before I tell you the reasons why we're celebrating. Mr. P gave one of them away anyway. So we've got 3 watching now. Hello to the 3. 2 others other than Mr. P. So hello to whoever's watching. I've done 2 vlogs this week. I published another one yesterday. The Smarties one. So, and yeah. So I have sort of thought or planned ahead for my next one. So sorry about this. I can't see through my eyes. They all like sticky and they fever for you. Still can't see any better now. Oh dear. Yes, another reason to celebrate. It stopped raining. For how long? I don't know. Need me a cutting, Mr. P. So, hey?
I'll get razor out.
Yeah. Like I'd let you anywhere near me here. So yeah, we've got the 4 watching and only Mr. P chatting at the moment. I could take my swim off now.
Oh, switch to.
I
forgot the swim.
All right. No. I've obviously scared someone off because there was 4 watching, but we've only got 3 now. So, yes. So I'll wait for a few more to come in before I explain the reason for the title. So yeah. Oh, it's gone down to 2 now. So obviously, whoever were watching got fed up of waiting, and say something. And there's only Mr. P chatting at the moment. So yeah. Mr. P's just made a coffee. Just got back from the doctors again. If it's not Callum going to the doctors, it's Mr. P. So yeah, there's nobody chatting yet.
Nobody chatting?
No. No idea. Probably still in bed. I don't know. Mind you, it is 20 to 1. So. Oh, we've gone back up to 3. Hello to the 3.
Hello, wherever you are.
the three watching. I know Mr. P is one of them. So, hey, it's Ruby.
Ruby!
So yes, as the title suggests, we have reasons to celebrate. So I'll wait for I don't know, couple more coming in. I want to keep repeating myself over and over. Hey, it's Glenn. Oh, you're going shopping, are you? Says he's just dropping in to say hello, going shopping soon. So, being as this Glenn and Ruby here, and Glenn's going out shopping. It was Callum's last day at school today. It was his final exam. No, don't be daft, Ruby. Well, if there is a baby, take mine. No, Callum's, it's his last day at school today. It was his final exam. He's at home now because they're allowed to go home. And I spoke to the doctor yesterday, and Callum's got the all clear. The biopsy was clear. So that's another reason why, you know, there's reasons to celebrate with, the worry's been taken off his shoulders. The biopsies come back all clear. Chris says he got a little bit emotional this morning, taking him to school, because obviously it's his last day when I say it's his last day, got to go back there Tuesday because they've got a record of achievement ceremony of some sort. I know it's not till afternoon, so yeah. So yeah, I mean, we're over the moon when the doctor actually rang me, to see if I were okay, blah blah blah. And I says, I know, you rang to talk about me, but can you just check on the results of Callum's biopsy? We've been on tender hooks waiting the results. So she says, can get me some Fosters. But yeah, so she says, yeah, I know how worried you've been. She says, in this, case, I'll make an exception, and so she looked and she says, yeah, everything's come back fine. So me and Chris sort of breathed a sigh of relief. Hiya, Vanessa, how are you? Thank you for coming in. So, it's a poignant day, really. As baby is not a baby anymore, if you know what I mean. It goes to college in September. Hey, Crimson, yeah. Same as I say, it's not the norm for the doctor to give you the results of somebody else over the phone, but she knew how worried we'd been about it and everything. So she says, in this case, I'll make an exception. She looked and she says, yeah, everything's fine. So when he went for the biopsy, I asked the lady that did the biopsy, well, what causes it? And she says, basically, just been unlucky that he had an infection, and that sometimes causes the gland to be enlarged. So we can all breathe a sigh of relief. We can all breathe a sigh of relief now, because we know there's nothing untoward going on. And, but we now know that if it happens again, it's caused by him having an infection of some sort. Oh, Crimson's messing around with OBS. There you go. So yeah, you know, it's been his last day at school. He is at home now because they're allowed to go home once they've finished the exams. It's his final exam. You know, he's had his final exam today. He's back there Tuesday to this record of achievement ceremony of some sort, and then obviously he's got to go back in August. He can lick yo dance till the cows come home. Hi Ray, how are you? Um, I'll just keep. um, the reason behind the title is it's Callum's last day at school today. It's his final exam, and he's got the all clear from the doctors. The biopsy was negative. There's nothing to worry about. So basically, we're in a celebratory, we're in a celebratory mood. So only downside to it is we've got him for 10 weeks till he goes to college in September. Chris is renting him out to the highest bidder. Well, we'll have to schedule that, Crimson. Why are we sending him to no, because Crimson might send him lead him astray. Not saying that you're a bad influence or anything. Well, I am actually, but so yeah, we'll have to get in contact with one another, Crimson, and set it up. Ray says, have a good time. We see he's not been able to go out, obviously because we've had rain all week.
It's bad, isn't it?
Yeah.
The time in 4 or 5 days it stopped raining.
It's put lol, I can be a kind of bad influence. But yeah. Yeah, it's sort of on and off, Ray. It's been raining since Monday. I mean, I came down in the night because my back was twinging and my knee hurting me, and it were raining then. So yeah, the sun has actually been out this morning, believe it or believe it not. The sun's actually been out. Whether it stays out is a different matter. But hopefully, touch wood, I think we might be turning a corner as regards the. Yeah, right. I'm saying nothing to that, Mr. P. Yeah, same as I say, it's been raining since Monday, Crimson. We thought
that's no joke either.
Yeah, it's like we thought we were going to have to ring Noah up and ask him to build a second ark. We've had that much rain. It's like been constant since Monday.
It's like 40 degrees this morning.
Well, Chris actually put our heating on a little bit this morning. It was that, it's not now. I mean, it's not cold, but it's not warm either, if you know what I mean. Hey, we've got George. Oh, he says it might have due to my randomness. So we've got George in. The reason we're celebrating is one, Callum's it was his last day at school. 2, it was final exam, and 3, he's got the all clear from the doctors. So sort of that's just like a quick, you know, to bring George up to date. The reason for the title, yeah, you know, we're celebrating. No more school for Callum. Goes to college in. Thank you, appreciate that, Crimson. Yeah, so you know, we hadn't had it officially, you know, like a letter or anything. That's come from the doctor.
George, 4-leaf clover. George, wait.
And another thing, he's got his prom ticket. And we've looked up the address and it's not all that far away, and it's a posh hotel as well. So we've got to wait up that night because it don't finish till 11:30. So yeah, the place where it's called the Crown Plaza, the Royal Victoria. So it's a posh place. Okay then, Ray. Thank you. I appreciate you coming in.
Yeah, Ray.
Yeah, it does. We've looked up the place where, you know, so we know roughly where we're going, and it looks a posh hotel.
Get a posh massage. There's plenty of prom he's going to.
Yeah, it's his prom, Crimson. Now at first he weren't too sure. He were umming and ahhing whether he wanted to go. But then he changed his mind, so we paid for it. Obviously, because it's his last day at school, we had an email saying that once they've done the final exam, etc., to pick the prom ticket up. So, but yeah, if you go on like the website, you know, it shows you the route. It does look a posh hotel. So Chris says, "Don't go renting a room out, Callum."
Yeah, I'll have a job with 20 quid.
So, but
Oh. It's sunshine.
Chris is going, oh, cause sun's come out.
Get the shades on.
Yeah, it's his prom.
Yeah, it's his prom.
Oh dear. He says, I thought it were you and Chris getting an hotel. No, it's Callum's prom. But
we want to get rid of that Callum, we'll just send it to the
same as I say, at first you were sort of, you know, umming and ahhing, should I go, should I not go? Yeah, sun's actually come out here, Glenn. That's why Chris were going, ooh, the sun's actually poked its head through the clouds. So yeah, but same as we were saying to him, you know, it's like a once in a lifetime thing. You know, are you going to regret not going? Sent to Grandad. I mean, do you want to come upon the panel? Well, I say the panel. There ain't no panel, but you know, I hadn't had. Well, last time I had anybody up, it was Keith. So, did you want to come up and have a chit chat with everybody? So yeah, I mean, I was talking to Emma this morning. And I says, you know, my baby's not a baby anymore, and she says because she's got a lad similar age to Callum, and she says, oh, you know, I feel old, and I'm only a certain age. I mean, I not reveal her age, and I says, well, actually, my eldest son is near Emma's age. So I says, if you want to say old. Woohoo! We're going to see Crimson in his knickers. It wouldn't do it before though, would it?
Right. Oh.
When I tried to. No, it's not finding. Did I say knickers? Would you put your email in, Crimson? Well, I'm trying to send an invite, but usually I put your name in and it'll come up with you, but it ain't for some reason.
It's been raining all while, and YouTube's only just decided to come in when sun comes out.
So yeah, can you drop your email in either that or send it me via Messenger, or whichever way you want to send it to me. Same as I say, normally, because you're in the circle, so to speak, I just put your name in and it comes up with you, but for some reason it ain't done. I mean, we had this problem the other week. Pardon you?
Oh, I can see a bit of blue sky. Yeah, give you there.
Baby, I'm going to say, do you want to delete that? Yeah, let me just. It's still not coming up, you know.
Because you're not using it for a very long time.
Okay then, Glenn. Thank you for coming in. It's. I tell you what. I'll send it you through email, Crimson. You'll be able to pick it up through there.
Don't forget the Fosters.
Don't forget the Fosters. So I'm going to send it you through email. It says it's not recognised.
Oh.
So I don't know what that's all about. It's saying the address Steve in the to field was not recognised. So I don't know what that's all about. I mean, I've copied and pasted it, and I don't know what's going off with it. So I've even tried to email you, and it's not playing ball that way either. I don't know what.
Oh, I know why.
Why?
Have you deleted the space?
Oh yeah. I'm glad somebody's on the ball.
Do you know?
Ah, it's coming up with a woman. Invite posted. Probably get some random person on there. So same as I say, I hadn't noticed there was space. So we'll wait and see if that works. We sit waiting with bated breath for Mr. Crimson Fantasy to arrive. Hey, Miss Spearer? Was that?
Hello?
Oh, it is you.
Oh yeah, this is me.
Oh,
This is my regular account where I just go on and look up stuff on YouTube.
oh. I thought, hey,
It's
have we got some random person on? I was just started to panic then. You know, there's a woman's picture. It comes up at Vespera, and I thought, oh God, what have I done? I am flying monkey, by the way.
Yeah, this is an old account that I used to use. I use YouTube on a different account.
I'm glad you've
Vesperia.
explained it to me, because
No,
I'd have been saying, well, who's this person? Shall I say hello?
Vesperia is an old game that I used to like way back in the day. It was for Xbox 360.
Oh. Well, we'll not see Callum for dust now, because he'll be up in his bedroom on his Xbox.
Do you want me to switch it? Do you want to put this in Facebook Messenger and I'll log back into my account? Is it weird seeing this weird Asian person?
Can you do Facebook Messenger? Can you send him link? Or I don't.
Actually, he could. He could.
Yeah. Well, you see, as you know, I'm not no techno wizard.
Do you want me to do
it in the Messenger? The link to the.
Well, you'll have to send it to me.
Oh God!
Well, surely you should be able to send it straight to his Facebook Messenger.
I can put a different voice as this woman, hello. It's Crimset.
Right, let me copy the link.
All right, cool. I forgot I even had this. This is it's not a troll account.
Yeah, I'll just. It's all right. Sorry if I'm ignoring people. I mean, you know me and technology. Don't mix. I have to concentrate when I'm doing things like this.
No worries. It's all about the multitasking.
Yeah. Right, I've got you now.
Okay, good.
When I say I've got you, I mean I've got you up on Messenger on me. Right. I don't know whether that's right or not. It's just come up with some letters and.
Oh, let me check. Oh no, because it has to be a link, www.
Ah, yeah. I've done it. Hang on a minute. All is not lost.
I'm just looking at the last.
It had only copied some of it. It's still only doing some of it. What the?
Yeah, you have to right click it or highlight it all and then, or when you press the add button.
It's still coming up with that. We'll keep you. Oh, we've got Karate Joe. What, you finally got rid of Mr. P?
Hello.
I mean, the link was there, but I don't know whether it's deleted it or what. I don't know.
No, it's okay. We'll just roll with this today.
Yeah. At least I know it's you.
Yeah, exactly. I'm in disguise, guys.
Yeah. It's incognito.
I'm secretly an Asian girl.
Yeah. Yeah, karate. It's Callum's. He's had his last exam today. His last day of school, and he got the all clear from the doctors.
He's on a roll. He's definitely on a roll.
So, as I say, I mean, she rang up because I've sort of been under her care for quite a while, and she rang to see if we're okay. And did you have them blood tests that I asked for? Blah blah blah. And then I said, "Oh, I know it's a bit sort of, not the usual thing, but can you look you know, he's had his biopsy. I says, we've been on tender hooks and walking on eggshells since he's had this biopsy. So she says, yeah, I don't normally do this sort of thing. She says, but, you know. Flying Monkeys put www.bluewaffle.com.
No, I'm not.
We've had that one before. Yeah, I'm gonna say.
I think it's certain Mr. Crimson sent that one.
No, like I've seen a lot of disturbing stuff. I've seen a lot of and I looked that up, and I literally almost lost my lunch. So like, just be warned. Just be warned.
Yes, we've heard about that Blue Waffle site before, so we know what Flying Monkey watches now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, same as Chris says, we got caught. Well, I didn't, but somebody says, here's a link, go and look at this, and I think Steve were in the same chat, and they both looked, and yeah. That's all I'm saying on the subject.
I'm still tripped out. I'm an Asian woman.
So Bella's back home tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she's been down at her daughter's.
Where does her daughter live?
She lives in Kent.
Oh, Kent, like still in.
It's sort of down south, if you know what I mean. down the bottom of England.
Okay, so it's like southern England. Okay.
Yeah. We're sort of where we live. It's sort of smack bang in the middle, and a daughter like sort of lives down south. Yeah.
Yeah.
I see what Chris has put.
No. I have to check.
We'll not tell Bella about all the late night parties we went to at Baz's house. Oh dear. Even Flying Monkey's laughing.
That's hilarious.
Oh, but
like a nice blue waffle.
My cakes is better, Flying Monkey. I don't do blue waffles, but I do awesome cakes.
you should one day just make like kind of like decadent like kind of waffles and put like blue food coloring, kind of like how you did, you know, those what did you make that were kind of like, oh, they were cookies made out of like dick shapes.
Yeah.
I think you should continue.
Yeah, but to make waffles,
like,
you've got to have a waffle. You've got to have a waffle thing, haven't you?
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, I'm not buying a waffle maker just so I can make waffles because we don't eat waffles.
She's like, I'm not going through all that trouble just to make a blue waffle.
No. So yeah, I put a poll in the Facebook group. I mean, there's only 4 watching now. You know, I'm not. I'm not getting like many in the chat. I'm not getting the views on my vlogs, and what should I do to improve? Blah blah blah. Everybody wants me to actually do a live baking.
I think you should still do that. Like, definitely, like your take on it, and like you get to see it being made, and you can interact with the person and being like, well, it's kind of like you can cook with Jeanette rather than watch her cook.
You see, in an ideal situation, like we're talking through Hangouts now.
Yeah.
I mean, I did throw it out there before. So I cook something, and then whoever's on, I invite somebody up through Hangouts. And you copy what I do. But I mean, I don't mind baking live. The only problem is if it all goes, tits up, then you're seeing it as it happens, if you know what I mean. Like I did the
You might have to do a viewer discretion is advised. Just be like, there could be a little bit of swearing here.
well, that's it. Flying Monkey, Sheffield United's first match is Bournemouth. All right, Flying Monkeys has to first game at season.
Bournemouth.
Yeah, Bournemouth.
Arsenal, who are they?
So yeah, Chris's team, if you didn't know, Crimson, they got promoted to the Premier League.
Oh wow! Oh nice.
So, I mean, they were in League One and they got promoted to Championship, and then they were there 2 years, and then they got promoted to, which is like the top league of football teams.
You know what? It was all of Chris's cheering in the bleachers. You know, he revolutionized it.
Yeah.
No, that's awesome for sure.
But you see, like when they first went up to the Championship, Chris had said, "You've heard it here first. We're going to get promoted to Premiership." Yeah, they didn't do it first year, but it's only took them 2 years, and they've got promoted to Premiership. So, just throwing it out there.
First game that we play Arsenal is at Bramall Lane on Saturday, 19th of October.
There you go. First home game that they play Arsenal is in December. Did you say October?
So you guys, what question should I ask? Juice my randomness. If you could ask him any question.
Well,
I'm gonna do like I'm gonna do like a YouTuber sent question kind of thing.
Yeah, I know he's moving to Utah, and has he got everything sorted for his move? And when is it? When is he set to? That sort of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I got to do some. Oh, sorry.
No, I was just going to say, has he got everything sorted, and has he got an official date for moving there?
Yeah, exactly. Because I see it on his Instagram and stuff like that. So that's a good question to ask.
So, Flying Monkey says that's happening to me. We see over the past few weeks, I've lost about 20 odd, and it's I don't know whether it's like a lull in what people are watching, but I mean, recently the most I've had in is about 10, and
Jeanette, you got to show a little skin. Show a little skin while you're baking.
But I mean, that's why I created the poll. Should I do a question and answer? Should I just carry on doing the baking vlog? Should I do a live baking and things like that?
You should do a one question and answer. Like I think every YouTuber should do a question and answer. You get to know the YouTuber. You get to see how they answer.
I mean, the last time I did a question and answer, obviously it were all about baking. But
why not make it like universal? Like you can like ask about anything. And I think like when I have you on the show, I can dig deeper.
Well, this is it. You see, I mentioned it to Chris, so Chris has put a video out there. He's doing a question and answer. So he stole my idea, actually.
oh, Chris,
yeah.
Come on now.
I know.
It had to be done.
So yeah, he stole my idea because I says, I've done this poll and should I carry on? Another one was, should I do reviews on ingredients and things that I use?
Oh, I saw that on your Facebook, yeah, or in the Facebook forum.
4K baking channel. Since he's had the Osmo, everything's
sometimes like you get into that like standstill. Like I was in like the same spot for like a year, but you get out of that spot and then you'll grow and hopefully
Well, same as I say, I mean, me and Chris have both been sort of in the same situation. I've been doing the live streams more frequently, but I don't seem to be getting, you know, people in, you know.
I think it's also the good weather coming and stuff like that. Like I've noticed some of my views are down sometimes as well.
You
Like
know,
I'll get like 60 views on a video. I'm like, what?
well, you see, I mean, the live stream I did on Wednesday, I think it's about at 39. So that, I mean, that is really, really poor for a live stream.
Not really.
So, you know, it's
Like, have you been doing like channel tags and stuff? Because like like channel tags, like like hashtag this and this.
Same as I say, I mean, hey, we've got buzzing.
I love that. I love how Baz comes in with that.
But same as I say, you know, I sort of wanted people's input to see what they think I ought to do. But you see, the only downside of it is when you're doing a live baking thing is you're concentrating on what you're doing and you sort of really can't a lot of time keep your eye on the chat.
Yeah.
So it needs like, people like plenty of moderators in just in case, because if I'm doing baking live, I can't always keep my eye on chat.
Or you do like kind of like you like a section where you talk to the chat.
That's
like
it.
where
Sorry,
you take like little breaks,
Well, that's it. Same as I say. I mean, it's like when the cake or whatever I'm doing goes in the oven, I can sort of concentrate on the chat then. You know what I mean? Or,
Yeah, exactly. And I'm sure you'll have at least one or two mods in the chat, like you usually do. And if I'm there, I'll definitely like make sure the chat's good.
Well, that's it. Same as I say. I mean, it was like Chris has been to the doctors this morning, and I don't like starting the live stream if he's not here, just because I know he's. How do I find your Facebook group? I think Flying Monkey's part of it, isn't it?
I think he is, but I'll
Let me just.
I'll share it.
I know it's like a van. They go in there.
That's it there, Flying Monkey.
I was just about to do it myself.
I mean,
So that is the link to the group. I know Ray were in earlier on and he's not in now, but he's added quite a few, so we've gone up quite a few numbers. So yeah, so we're nearing 200.
I think you should really do the question and answer. Like that might be good. Like that could be a lot of fun. I can think of some really good questions.
Yeah. We'll have to speak to each other via messenger a bit later on and like set up when, for this interview. I know we've been saying we're going to do it for ages now.
Yeah, I opened up like a file folder on my laptop, and I realized that's where all my interviews get saved. And I looked at them. I was like, it starts with a step. You guys, I have juiced my randomness, so I have a lot of interviews that I still need to do. So I'm gonna start doing that again. And yeah, I would love to have you guys on the show for sure.
It's all right. Chris is talking about football again. It's put top after the first 6 matches. Baz has put laughing, and he says, "I didn't say it was us, Baz." Oh dear. But hey ho. So yeah, I mean, some as I say, it's preferably not too late our time, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, exactly.
So we're gonna have to sort out a
Well,
date and a time.
I have a lot of the questions done already, so it's like, like I can add some more questions, and it won't take very long for me to set up. So yeah,
Oh,
we can definitely think of a time.
well, that's it. Flying Monkey says I'm thinking about using another platform called Storyfire. Have you heard of that?
No.
It says it's a bit like YouTube, but you can swear and do anything you like. Oh, well, I don't swear much anyway.
I don't either. I'm a very PG channel.
Only when I crack my finger when I'm cracking eggs. He couldn't stop laughing. I was doing a baking vlog. I got egg and I went like that, and instead of cracking egg, I cracked my thumb. Hey, we've got Alex in.
Hey, release the lens. What's up?
Well, you see, actually on the vlog, I mean, I did swear, but actually on the vlog, I cracked my finger and I went.
I always catch your swears. Like I'm like I'll timestamp it. I'll be like, hey Jeanette, 4:03. Like
So yeah. So I mean, but we had to cut filming a little bit because Chris was absolutely creasing himself with laughter. And when he went to start filming again, he'd just start laughing again.
I love
So
bloopers like that.
yeah,
Yeah.
so we had to take a break in filming because he couldn't stop himself laughing. I don't know whether it's. I'm going to say, if you can hear the noise outside, got the landscapers at. I think because it's been raining all week. I mean, as the saying goes, they're making a wild sunshine. So yeah, I mean, these things do happen. And on the next vlog, what I'd done is I'd cracked them beforehand and put them in a jug. And Chris says, "I know why you've done that." He says, "Because you don't trust yourself anymore, you know." So yeah. But anyway, same as I say, it don't happen all that often, but it did happen that time. You see, because I was concentrating on sort of the vlog and everything. I weren't looking what I were doing, and I just went like that to crack the egg while trying to look in the camera. And obviously, I misjudged and I missed the egg and got my thumb at the same time.
Oh, that would be painful.
So I cracked my finger with the knife instead of the egg. So, but a certain person over in the corner thought it were really funny and couldn't stop laughing. So yeah. I mean, at the time, I wasn't laughing.
Didn't you swear one time before you went live? Like you pressed the live button, you were like you said something. I remember one time you did that.
I can't remember. I've been to bed since then, Crimson.
Yeah, it was a
I can't
long
remember
time
what I
ago
did
though.
yesterday, let alone.
You and me both. You and me both.
So how's the job hunting going? Have you had any luck?
I had a phone interview and I'm gonna go in for that. And yeah, 3 month probation. Like they were waiting like right until like the last day. They're like, all right, that's the day we let them go. So it's like,
So they've kept you on right up to the end of your probationary period and then let you go.
yeah, exactly.
Well, you see,
So
it's like, to me, that's underhanded.
It really is. And they didn't even give me a reason either.
And then it makes you wonder if that's what they're doing with everybody. They're setting you on for a 3-month probationary period, and then when that probationary period's over, rather than setting you on full time, getting shut and getting somebody else in.
Exactly. Like it's more of a convenience for them because it's like they can give you any reason whatsoever to terminate you. Like
Sorry for interrupting. I'm laughing at what flying monkeys. Chris will sing it for you.
No
Flying
worries, no
monkey.
worries.
He's wanting to.
Response to the chat.
He says, "Sing the Sheffield United song, the Chip Butty one, please. Come on, you know you want to."
Okay, can you sing it for me? I've never heard it.
Well, I don't know what words to it. You see, pass me that thing and I'll sing it. Sing it.
Do we need a beat?
No.
You fill up my senses like a gallon of magnet, like a packet of woodbine, like a bit of stuff, like a night out in Sheffield,
Yes.
like a greasy chip butty, like Sheffield United, fill me again, na 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 na. Ooh.
I could see everyone like drinking at the pub, like singing that.
Well, there you go. Flying Monkeys sung it for you. I mean, same as I say, I'd have sung it, but I don't know what.
I think Chris did a great job there.
Yeah.
Good job, Chris.
Donations most appreciated. Thank you.
To me.
Like send the tip jar or the super chat.
So there you go.
I'll go live just for super chat.
It's like you want the second verse, like £2.
There ain't no second verse, I don't think. There will be. There will just to let people know. I mean, look, you've scared somebody off. I've gone down to 3 now. It's his wedding anniversary next Friday, so there will be a special anniversary live stream in the evening next Friday.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I might want to get lucky.
Oh well. You look like going and standing on a street corner then.
I want to see Chris in a tuxedo.
He wants to see you in it. Well, you probably see Callum in one.
Oh.
He says,
Yeah,
"Well
definitely.
done, that was awesome," with clapping hands.
Exactly.
So yes, it's his wedding anniversary, 16 years next Friday.
Chris made it very jazzy. That like rendition, like whatever I heard, that was very jazzy of you, Chris.
That's what they call the Sheffield United theme song.
I like it.
I mean, I don't know whether you could rap to it or not, but hey ho.
But you can sign me up. You can sign me up.
We went from 4 to 3 to 2 and back up to 4 now.
Someone's like, should I stay or should I go?
And Chris has just put, I'd be out for murder. Yeah, right. Don't give me ideas.
Don't give me ideas.
Can't kill me now, I'm not insured now.
Oh well, sod that. So you heard it here first, guys. If Mr. Beagle's missing, you'll know what's happened to him.
I feel like Jeanette would be the type to like lock him in like a basement or something.
I've put him under the patio.
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
Or under rosebush in front garden.
Yeah. The rose bush is great. No one will ever find him there.
No. or fed him to cats.
Oh my god. I brought the darkness out of Jeanette.
Oh, Flying Monkey says he can't wait to go to Sheffield United ground.
Hey, man, Flying Bombers.
Hi, Jerry. How are you? Yeah, they always start the matches off before they kick off. That song, they sing that before every single match.
And at half time as well.
And at half time as well. So, so how are
Flying
you,
Monkey.
Jerry? Are you good? Are you? It's all right. I was just saying, it's mine and Chris's wedding anniversary next Friday. We're on about doing a yeah, a celebratory live stream for his wedding anniversary next week. Well, next Friday evening, probably. Oh, you're getting back into the YouTube swing, are you? Yeah, we're fine. I've put the title with reasons to celebrate. Callum's took his last exam today. He's officially finished school, and he recently had a biopsy, so he's had all clear from that. Oh, pardon me, that's that coffee. So yeah, that's the reasons we've got to celebrate. 3 reasons. 16-year-old free to a good home, polite and well trained. And that's Chris.
No. Is he talking about himself?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not well trained up.
I'm saying nothing. I plead the fifth. Yeah, same as I say, it's we've been on eggshells and whatever, worrying about him, and oh dear. Yeah, he had a lump come up on his neck, and they said it was an enlarged lymph gland, and they couldn't understand why, so they did a biopsy, but everything's okay. Just said that it was caused by an infection that he'd had, and no rhyme or reason, but they did say to us that he's more prone to it happening again if he's having a vajazzle.
Is that what I think it is?
Yeah.
Is that what I think it is? Oh,
well,
oh my.
Women have a vajazzle, if you know what I mean. I don't want to go into too much detail, but yeah.
Is that when you put like sparkly things on your bits?
Yeah, I couldn't put it better myself there, Crimson.
Okay, there you go, guys. If you don't know, now you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say it's down there and you sparkle it up a little bit. So yes, so you hit the nail on the head there, Crimson.
Oh wow.
So
I don't know if I can handle that, like like in the heat of the moment, and then like all of a sudden you just see sparkly things down there. I'll be like, what's this?
well, my reply was going to be, is there something you're not telling us, Flying Monkey?
Flying Monkey's hilarious.
Flying Monkey is actually a guy.
You know what? That's trend setting right there.
So yeah, I mean, is there something you're not telling us? But yeah. So oh, he says he's not little if he's 16, is he, Flying Monkey? He says his little nephew, who's 16, finished school last week, and I think he's joining the army. We see Callum officially finished today, but he goes to college in September. So we've got him for 10 weeks now. Hey, we've got Bella in.
I'm totally knackered.
Hey, Bella, what's up?
Your Baz has been in, by the way. So yeah, Flying Monkey's having a vajazzle. I mean, Bella will know.
Hello, Bella.
Bella will know what a vajazzle is. And yes, the picture, it is Steve.
Oh, I was gonna play with her for a bit.
It's not a lady that's on the panel, because I panicked when he sent me the email address and it came up.
You know, like when you have a YouTube account when like when you're like 13, 14, 15 and like you make up this account like your favorite video game and you think it's so funny that it's like a female and stuff like that. You know, it's a very old account. I forgot that like my YouTube account is a different account.
So I panicked when I invited him up and it came up with a woman. I thought, oh, what have I done?
I could just imagine. You're just like, who is this woman?
Okay then, Jerry. Thank you for popping in. It says I recognised him immediately.
That's hilarious.
So yeah. And
It kind of does look like me though. Like it does kind of low key look like me.
What, the female version of you?
Yeah.
So yeah. I've just been telling everybody, Bella, the reasons we're celebrating is, well, Bella knows all about it. You know, Callum's last day at school, his last exam, and we got the all clear from the doctors. So it's his twin sister.
Yes, right. It's Crimzette.
Yeah, the evil twin.
She tells me to do bad things.
Oh, and then Chris were on about shipping our Callum off to stay at Crimson. I says, don't. I says, he's a bad influence.
No, you know what? I'm a bad influence, but it'll be practical knowledge that he would gain.
Yeah, Bella says she rove at me. You see, first person I rung and told her were Bella. Well, I rang her and she didn't answer and she blah blah. Yeah, anyway, we spoke last night and you know it were his first reaction when the doctor told us were, whew, you know what I mean? That were his first reaction. It were, you know, now we know it's nothing untoward. You know,
exactly.
He's had the blood test, they were all right. He had the camera down his nose, that were fine. Now he's had the biopsy. We know, you know, if it happens again, you know, we know what we're dealing with, let's say.
Yeah, exactly.
So, Tucker wants to come in. Your favourite cat?
Oh, I'm gonna adopt Tucker when I come.
He's adopted him. Chris will be thankful to you for that. It's like it
looks like you're going to Canada.
It's like when Tucker comes in, he'll sit there and he'll be looking at Chris. And, oh, you know what I mean? He's obsessed with Chris.
Okay. No.
Yeah, look,
was that?
I'll just spin camera around for you.
Oh, there he is. There he is.
Hello.
I like ginger.
I'm obsessed with him.
I love ginger cats.
So yes, is it? You see, the thing is, Lucy's the same, and they vie for his affection.
Oh yeah, you're telling me that they compete for each other.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
can't go for number 2 without one of them being sat there.
Bella says Baz looks like me at me like that. Oh dear. They've got a right bromance going on, Chris and Tucker.
How's this that be like that? I love it.
But it's like some some nights Chris's computer chair's got 2 arms and it's got one either side. And Lucy's one side and Tucker's other.
Exactly.
And I says to him, I says, "Oh, what it must be like to be popular."
Or if I'm laid back in my chair and I've got one at the top and the other one's got to be higher.
Oh dear. And when he lies on sofa, it's all 3 of them. Benny's either on his knee, he lay at side of him, and Tucker's lay there thinking, "What you doing on his knee?" Bella says, "Is that the strength of you?" You've hit the nail on the head there, Bella. So yeah. Yeah.
Also, I was just talking to just my randomness. He just replied back.
He's got his prom ticket, Bella. We've had a look at hotel and it's a right posh gaff, I'll tell you.
He's gonna have a blast. He's gonna have a blast.
Yeah, but you see, Flying Monkeys you should do a late live stream when you get super drunk. That would be funny. But you see, I don't drink.
Yeah.
Well, at Christmas.
I'll take him to a great place. Like if he ever came to Toronto.
So yeah, I mean the only problem being there is, I mean, it's like at Christmas, yeah, I had a couple of drinks while we were on the live stream, but that were about it. I mean, even when we went to Keith's and they did that drunk live stream, I mean, I was only sober. Well, me and Callum.
Oh, that was a moment I'll never forget. That was great.
Yeah, I was the sober one and ended up nearly going all my length.
All I remember is Keith looking at the camera and going, "There's 4 crimsons. I see 4 crimsons."
And I were having to translate because Keith and Chris were like this, tried to read chat.
it was great.
Yeah, Fly Monkey's saying he had to go to hospital because he had to separate cats from fighting. We see, this is a good one. Well, we buy them flea collars. So we got Tucker's on all right, we got Benny's on all right, but Lucy's a right piece of work. So me and Chris both tried to get Lucy's collar on. So I ended up with all my hand all scratched a bit. Chris had got like a long thing on his arm where she'd scratched him all the way down.
And I showed everybody on Facebook that I got scratched by a cat, and Facebook thought I was committing suicide.
Yeah.
Bandit.
Yeah, he posted a picture of it on Facebook, and then they messaged him saying, do you need advice? Because they thought he'd tried to slit his wrist.
No, you never know with cats. Like, like I'll be petting a cat, all of a sudden the cat's like swiping at me. He's like, "Stop." And I'm like, "All right." I don't know what he's
there were 2 of us, and we both got scratched. Well, obvious to say that she's never had the collar on because we never tried it again.
Yeah.
So she was the one minus the collar.
She's like, "No collar for me."
Oh God, she can be right evil at times. You know what I mean? If if it's something that she don't want to do. I mean, it were like we were going on holiday one year, and at the time we hadn't got Tucker, but we'd only got Benny and Lucy. So Benny's one of these, is that laid back. You just had to open the cat box and he'd walk in and lay down.
Betty's great.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, Betty's great.
It took us over an hour to find Lucy. What is the good news? What is the good news? Well, Callum's finished his exams. He's officially left school today, and he got the all clear from a biopsy that he had recently. So yeah, so that's the good news.
He's in the clear.
Yeah, he's got the all clear. So yeah, and I tell you where we eventually found her. Well, you see in Callum's room, he's got a double bed and it's a divan, you know, with the drawers in the bottom. And what she'd done, she'd actually gone over the drawers, and Callum's double bed is shoved right up to the wall. So, like, literally, she'd climbed over all the drawers and was hiding near the wall behind the bed. So, Chris more or less had to dismantle the bed to get her out.
Oh man! And they know how to hide.
Yeah,
they know how to hide.
It took us above an hour to find her. We had this house upside down and inside out, trying to find her. Chris kept saying, "Well, I know she ain't outside. She's got to be in house somewhere." We pulled fridge freezer out. We pulled tumble dryer out. You name it. We had all cupboards, looking in cupboards everywhere.
They can hide. They can hide in like the smallest place. They can get under things. They're very nimble animals.
Managed, because you see, it's got like 2 drawers on that side and 2 drawers on that side.
Yeah.
And she, like, the outside, one of the outside drawers, she's actually climbed right over to the other side where the bed sits against the wall, and that's where she was hiding.
Oh my God.
I says to Chris, I says, I bet she was sat there thinking, they'll never find me here. But we'd already looked, you know. So it weren't till Chris dismantled the bed, because it's like in 2 hours.
And then they hide in a way that it's like if you try to grab them, they have full force of just like striking you. You know what I mean? Like,
I tell you something, Steve. When we have to do anything to Lucy, you have to chuck a blanket over her to start with. Otherwise,
you get her by surprise. She's
like a Tasmanian devil. Honestly, she's like a Tasmanian devil, because she just goes haywire. And we wrote that time when I've got scars on my hand. Look where she had me, scars there, a scar there where she got me as well. And that was 2 of us. And same as I say, Chris had got her like a scar, well, a scratch right from there to there. And that was 2 of us, and she got both of us.
Oh no, I would not. I would not do that. That's why I don't do cats. Like, I got my dog, you know. But
Bella wants to know who's the girl. It did say it was something to do with a game that he used to play, or on his Xbox or something. So
yeah, exactly.
It's a really, really, really old account. Because see, I mean, when he sent me his email, and I copied and pasted it, Bella, invited him, and when it come up with that, and I went, oh crap, have I got somebody on this I don't know, and some random chick, you know what I mean?
Who's this Bella?
Who's Bella? I don't know her. You know, I knew it was Crimson.
It's not Crimson. Who's Crimson? I don't know who a Crimson is.
And for your information, Bella, he made it known. He says, I'll come on, but I'm in my knickers. So
I actually said I said it like that too. I was like, "Is that the right terminology?" I'm like, "I'm in my knickers right now."
well, in the UK, ladies wear knickers and men wear underpants
Oh, oh,
or boxers.
oh! I thought. Okay, that's where I have to retract this message because I thought it was just underwear in
We
general.
understood what you meant. And Chris says he's in his wife front.
Yeah, my wifey pull-ups.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something now. Chris let me in on a secret this morning. He
Yeah.
says he's laughing because he knows what I'm going to tell you. He says to me this morning, he says, I'm going to let you in on a secret. He says, I've done Callum's trick. And I went, what's that? What you done? He says, I put my underpants on wrong way round, back to front.
Oh, I've done that too. I've done that too.
So I think he's got his pee hole at the back.
Does Chris does Chris have the pajamas where you like unbutton like the bottom part where you could just go to the washroom without taking them off?
Oh
It's like
no, they have to pull them right down. No, it's not that old, Crimson. And he says to me, he says, I feel like I'm wearing a thong or a G-string. He says, I know I've got my pants on back to front.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah. But I couldn't stop laughing when he told me that. You see why it's poor? It says it keeps on going up my crack. That's why he's talking in a high-pitched voice.
What do you mean?
He's like, I like the feeling of this.
Oh dear. But he knew what I was going to say when I says I'll let you in on a secret. But it just goes to show you that when he gets dressed in the morning, he's half asleep.
Yeah.
Very longer. Hey!
Oh dear. But yeah.
I might as well not be wearing any undercrafters. It's a bit breezy around the arm.
Oh my.
He's walking a bit funny as well.
I'm just getting mental pictures up the arse here. Like,
I mean, I'm walking funny.
Do it again.
What?
Do it again. Oh dear.
that is the walk of a man that has his underwear backwards. That's definitely...
It looks more like Basil Fawlty. I don't know about anything else.
So if you see a man walking like that, you know his underwear is backwards.
Yeah. Her karate's put so we know who wears the pants in the relationship. I'm not saying nothing.
Either am I.
Well, that's right, because somebody doesn't wear pants in the relationship.
I'm more of a shorts guy.
You drop me in it, so I'm dropping her in it.
What he's referring to, Crimson, is I don't wear it any. I go commando.
Oh my god.
And that's on an afternoon live stream. Well, when I say I go commando, I have got jogging bottoms and whatever on.
Oh, yeah.
Like if she's wearing a summer dress, you guys know. You guys.
Yeah, well, I'll just prove to you that it's all right. I'm not going to flash or anything. I'll just prove to you I have got chocolate. Oh, you still can't see.
Oh my!
There you go. I've got pants on of sorts.
Oh, that was clickbait.
I'm not bottomless altogether. So there you go. Just to prove I have got something on below this this top.
That's my reaction to it.
Okay, dokie then, Bella. She says, sorry, darling, Baz is on the phone. Well, come back if you get a chance. So, just prove to everybody that I've got jogging bottoms on. And Chris has got his undercrackers on back to front. So,
And I'm in my knickers.
And Crimson's in his knickers. So, there you go. Hey? Yeah. So everybody's letting the secrets out now, you see. So has anybody else got anything to confess? Oh, apart from and Flying Monkeys having a vajazzle.
I forgot about that, yeah.
While we're in a confessions mood, Flying Monkeys having a vajazzle. Chris has got his underpants back on back to front. Crimson sat in his knickers, and I ain't got any on. Well, I've got jogging bottoms. So there we are.
A woman.
We've got all the confessions out the way. So what's this job then that you've gone for, Crimson? That you?
It's to work at a vape store. I used to be a manager at a vape store, and for cigarettes and stuff like that. I used to do a lot of vaping, but I quit.
Oh, so we know where to come if we decide to pack the cigarettes up and get cheap vape stuff.
Exactly. Like I'd have to take a refresher. I did this probably 5 years ago, 6 years ago. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. There was not a lot of people in the store. I ended up watching Netflix on the computer. They let us watch Netflix. So I was watching Netflix and getting money for it.
Can't be bad.
Yeah, exactly. So it's a very chill job.
It's not so noisy now because landscapers have moved. That's calm coming down.
Yeah.
We're coming to say hello to everybody. It's looking ominous. It looks like it's gonna do. He's holding his he's losing his trousers. He's either losing weight. He has lost quite a bit of weight. Do you Lurkio dance for everybody?
Lurkio.
Do you like his new glasses?
Oh yeah, I saw them. They're very nice, actually.
Make him look intelligent. We've all had new glasses.
Right. Hi, Lurkio.
I've got camera up now, so going all
Aren't you, Jeanette? Aren't you going to introduce me to your son?
It's got a picture of a woman and it says Vespera, but it's Crimson, really. So
I'm in disguise.
I thought we'd invited a random person on.
I love the picture. I love the picture. She has such a very she's very confident. Her smile is very confident.
So what you come down for? A drink, Callum? Oh. It's all right. It's come down for a piece of the cake that I made yesterday.
That was very good. I think I commented on that.
I did a Smarties one yesterday.
Oh, I gotta check that out.
Yeah, the one that you commented on with the chocolate loaf cake. Well, I did another one yesterday. Chocolate Smarties thing. It's something that because I put with 6 weeks holidays coming up. It's one that you can do with the kids. It's simple enough. And Barry, you know, Barry's viewers, he put sod kids. He says I'm having it all to myself.
I can see Barry's like it's all mine.
Yeah, it's basically just like a chocolate tray bake, and then you put like a butter icing on top and just sprinkle Smarties on it.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'll just find a link for you, Crimson, and then you'll be able to go straight to it.
Okay, yeah, definitely. I'll come and check that out.
So yeah, but it were only like published quite late last night as well. So I'll just get the link up for you.
All right. I'm actually running low on battery. I gotta charge my phone, and I'm gonna go get some breakfast. But thank you for having me on. I appreciate it.
Yeah, you're welcome. Same as I say, it's I'll just put that link in for you.
Yeah. No, I'll definitely go and take a look at that while I eat my breakfast for sure.
Yeah, Callum's just you want to see great big bowl? Callum's just come in with. Anyway, I'll let you get going, Crimson, and I thank you
Yeah.
for coming on, and I
Yeah.
do appreciate you coming on.
Yeah, thank you for having me on, and I'll definitely have you on my show real soon.
Yeah, same as I say, just message me on Messenger, and we'll sort something out. We'll work something out.
Yeah, definitely for sure. I had a great time, guys.
Yeah, talking about underwear and knickers and
You know I'm always down for knickers talk.
I'll see you later then, Crimson. See you later.
All right, bye guys.
Bye. Bye. He's only muted himself. He's not.
Don't turn it off.
No.
Red button, Crimson.
Crimson, if you're still there, you've only muted yourself. It's still there.
Well, the charge his phone up, but not realising.
Either that or his phone's gone dead and it didn't allow him to press the off button.
What's the sign?
Yeah, you can do. So we've just got the 4 watching now. Hello to the 4. That was Crimson Fantasy, even though it's Andy Manchester. Hey, yeah, sort of. His son Callum is finished school now. It was his last day today, his last exam, and also he had a recent biopsy and he got the all clear. So yeah, that's the reasons we've got to celebrate. So that's why I put that in the title. Is finished school, goes to college in September, and he took his last exam today. And he got the all clear from a recent biopsy that he had. So yes. Thank you very much, Andy in Manchester. So yeah, in fact, he's sat over there, having a bite to eat. So yeah, keeping his strength up.
We'll go a bit quiet.
Yeah, just checking something out. So yeah, we do have reasons to celebrate. I mean, it's been a long time coming, hasn't it, Callum? So everything's all right. Everything's hunky dory, let's just say. Next step is college in September. So,
Well, if I get in first.
well, you've more or less been accepted, haven't you?
Yeah, no, but I've got to wait for the grades, isn't it?
Yeah, you're in, but they said it doesn't matter what grade you get, all depending on what grade you get is the level that you go in at. If you get what I'm saying. I mean, let's say if you get, I don't know, B's and C's.
It's not
you
B's
go,
and C's, it's one.
Well, whatever.
1 to low and 9 to top.
So if you get certain levels in his exams, the higher level it goes into college at. So got a dribble, Callum.
Huh?
You've got a dribble.
Where? I now feel it.
So yeah, so everything's you know, and we've now got him for 10 weeks till he goes to college in September. He's got to go back to school on Tuesday for like a record of achievement ceremony thing, and then he's got to go back there in August for his results, and then he's got to college in September. So hello to the 6 watching. We've gone down to 5 now, so somebody's left. So yeah, come in and join the chat, you know. Say something or just say hello to everybody.
Do you like this song?
Hey?
Do you like this song?
Oh right, thank you. So but well, I know there's 6 watching, but as you can see, Mr. P's just bought lunch, so I'm going to say bye for now, and I shall see everybody on Monday. I do a regular Monday, Wednesday, and Friday baking vlogs in between. So if you want to check my channel out, watch me baking vlogs. The link there is for my latest baking vlog. So thank you for all for coming in. Thank you for watching. Make sure you hit the thumbs up, and I'll see everyone on Monday. And I thank Crimson for coming on, joining the panel. So I'll see everyone on Monday. Bye.